Hello, my name is Jasmine Campbell, and I'm the president of Elegance in Action. Woo!
Hi everyone, good evening. Thanks for coming out. My name is Trisha, and I'm the vice president. And I just want to recognize Nina, really, because Nina started this organization, and she called me and asked me to be a part. I was one of the first members to come on board with her with this, and I think she's done an excellent job these past 3 years, and I'm glad to be a part of this group. So I'm vice president, and I'm having a good time, and I hope y'all have a good time tonight too.
My name is Jackie White, and I am one of the event coordinators with Elegance in Action, and I'm happy to say I've been a member with this team for 3 years.
Hi, I'm Joanne Booker, and I'm another one of the coordinators, and I've also been with Elegance in Action from the very beginning. So,
Good evening, I'm Monica Yancey, and I'm the webmaster and sergeant at arms of Elegance in Action. Look us up at eleganceinAction.org.
Hello, I'm Sherelle Davis, and I am the chaplain and the treasurer, and I've been with Elegance in Action since December 2011.
Elegance in Action again, ladies and gentlemen.
One of the other things that Elegance in Action does is feature spotlights of the month. And what that means is recognizing those who have taken the time to dedicate additional time, to dedicate additional money, to offer additional support to Elegance in Action in some special way. Other spotlights may have done something special in the community, and because Elegance in Action is a nonprofit organization, and we strive to help those in the community, we also like to recognize those that do that as well. I would like to introduce or speak on the first spotlight that we've had, which is Willie Cordy.
Oh, God.
And he is currently video recording. Willie Cordy offered his time to Elegance in Action. In one of our first events, he dedicated a painting for us to use as part of a raffle to raise additional monies for the organization. Willie is an exceptional artist. He has awesome work, which he displays often. And not only does his artwork showcase his phenomenal talent, but his generosity surpasses many. He's currently pursuing a master's degree at Norfolk State University, and even with such a busy schedule, he finds time to support Elegance in Action during many of the events and fundraisers. Not only has he dedicated his time, but he dedicated a piece of artwork, which I mentioned earlier, which allowed us to raise some additional funds for our causes. And we would like to thank Willie Cordy for what he has contributed. We have our January spotlight, which will be coming up. Yes, Nina, would you come forward, please?
Get this thing.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Our January spotlight is a man that I had the pleasure of working with for the past few years. So not only is he our spotlight, I am happy to call him a friend of mine. His name is Alan Jones, and he is right back there. You can stand up for us, Alan. Mr. Jones loves to guide and mentor young people. He has coached basketball for 13 years. Over the past 3 years, he has shown his passion for helping others by working with the Susan G. Komen Foundation. He has allowed God to order his steps, and he strives to serve God's will. Alan spearheaded a fundraiser event for breast cancer awareness, and I goofed at first, and it's called the Ladies President Toots for Cancer. He did that, just cure for cancer, in January of this year. And I would like to recognize Alan Jones as our spotlight for January. Did you want to say something?
First, I'd like to thank Elegance Action because they actually came out and supported me in this breast cancer event. It really worked out because Susan G. Komen, I'm sure as many people have noticed throughout, they do a relay for the cure in Virginia Beach every year. Basically, what we're trying to do is we're trying to make it more towards our communities, which are hit hard. And Portsmouth, we did it in Portsmouth at Wilson High School. I did it initially in Suffolk at Lakeland High School when I first started doing it. I'm doing it at high school level because a lot of times if we can catch it early and teach the young women on what they need to look for and how they need to manage, we can catch it early enough to save some lives. Portsmouth had the highest mortality rate in the state of Virginia with breast cancer. So basically we're trying to bring it back to our communities and trying to make a difference. And that's basically what we're going to continue to do. The next one we're probably doing Virginia Beach, and I'll continue to move and continue to grow it as God allows me to do this work. Thank you.
We have a spotlight for March. Unfortunately, he was not able to join us, but I still wanted to give Sherelle the opportunity to I'm sorry. Okay, he wasn't able to join us. February, what did I say, March? Okay, January, then February comes, right? And that is, Jackie has February. Can y'all tell I'm nervous? No, everybody that knows me know I talk a lot, but like this is kind of different. Jackie.
The nominee that we have for February happens to be my sister, and I would like to recognize my sister, Cynthia White. Elegance in Action would like to congratulate Cynthia White on her recognition with Centera Medical Group. Cynthia is a financial counselor and received a voicemail from a patient asking a billing question. When she called him back, she noticed that the patient's speech was different from the voice message that he had left on the answer machine. Instead of dismissing it, she asked the patient if he was okay and whether his wife was at home. And he responded by saying, "Dizzy, call wife." At that point, the line disconnected, and Cindy, when she could not get the patient back on the phone, when she finally got him back on the phone, he was incoherent. And she immediately contacted a couple of the nurses, a Jane O'Brien, who was an LPN, and a CC, and CC, who was also the LPN. They engaged with the 911 to get assistance for him. While that was going on, Cindy located the wife's information and contacted the wife so that she was able to get home and be with her husband. When they spoke with her the next day, she offered her appreciation for what they had done so that when her husband was in a time of need, he was not alone. So we wanted to recognize Cindy for not just letting it go and turning the other cheek, but for going above and beyond.
All right.
Okay, we'll do him next year. Let's party, y'all.
Why does it keep flashing blue like that? The whole screen be going blue. What's up with that?
I assume everybody finished eating there, right?
See it? Huh? You see it?
Y'all can't make no noise.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, I'm gonna see what I can do. Lord have mercy.